Yo,
Yo, yo, yo.
what's good? What's good, my boy? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, broski.
That's what's up. Hall of Fame, we back with another episode of Champ Talk, brought to you by Hall of Fame Radio. It's your boy, CEO. Don't let me ISO, aka leader of the best league in the motherfucking community. And today we got one and only, the youngest in charge, Zanos, aka the three-time champ. What's up, my G?
What's the word, bro? What's the word? How we feeling?
I'm feeling great, baby. It's draft day. It's draft day tomorrow, and we locked in. We locked in. We want to ring season one. You feel me?
I feel that.
So why don't we tell the audience how we came across one another? You want to tell the story, or should I?
Nah, you got to tell the story, bro.
Okay. So me and this young nigga met in another league, in 2K23, a league that I was that nigga in, and
Stop it, bro.
what?
He was not that nigga, bro. Nah, but keep going, bro. Keep going. Keep going, bro. Keep going.
I was not that nigga with Giannis and Paul Pierce.
You was one of them dudes. You wasn't that nigga, bro.
Okay.
You wasn't. You was one of
All
them
right.
dudes, though, for sure.
All right. So I was one of them dudes, right? I was one of them dudes. I had Giannis. This is a team that I didn't draft. I had just picked them up after the draft. I had Giannis. I had Paul Pierce. I had Tyson Chandler, Aaron McKee. I forget who my other player was. And you had DeJounte, and who else? Was it just DeJounte?
I had DeJounte. I had KP. I had DeJounte, KP. DeJounte, KP. I ain't gonna lie, my squad was solid. It was really just an all around squad. I don't remember like everybody who I had. I know I had some dudes over there for sure, some goons for sure, for sure.
Yeah, man. So long story short, we met in the playoffs. I thought I was gonna win. Ended up losing a best of one. And I always had some respect for you. So when I started Hall of Fame, I had to reach out. I had to extend the invite. You slid, became a three-time champ, and here we are, man. Why don't you tell us how you got started playing 2K in my league?
Yeah, 2K. I ain't gonna lie, I've really been playing 2K since since a youngin, like probably since I was like 12. I'm not even gonna lie, like, and I wasn't even just playing. Like I'm playing high level, bro. Like my first league I joined was when I was like 13, 14. So you feel me? I've been playing this shit for a minute. But how I got started though, it's just my brother and my pops, they played. So you feel me? I would see them play, and I just kind of like picked it up off of, you feel me? I picked it up off of them. So that's just really how I started playing, and shit. I just happen to be good at it because I feel like I hoop in real life. So you feel me? Like I use my IQ shit like that, and you feel me? I play.
Okay. Okay. So I heard that you started playing at a the tender age of 12, hopped in your first league at 13. It seems like it runs in the family. That's dope. I love that. It's crazy how 2K created a game that could just pass through generations. Because I've been playing 2K since it came out, since like the very first one with Iverson on the cover. So it's just crazy that it's still alive and rocking.
Nah, for sure.
At 12, were you winning rings or?
Nah, I wasn't winning rings. You feel me? I was competing though. I tell you that much. Like it was my uncles. My uncles they had ran the league, so they just put me in there, and they just you feel me? They just let me play, and the more I played, you feel me, the better I got. I was competing though for sure. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't winning no rings though. Like you feel me? I wasn't winning no rings.
Okay, when did you get your first ring? Do you remember?
When I get my first ring, I ain't gonna lie. I probably got my first because I stopped really playing like my leagues in
Mm.
like in like 20. 21. I stopped playing like my leagues, and like after like 2K20, I stopped playing my leagues for 21,
Mm.
21 to 22. I didn't really play my leagues like that, so I got my first ring and shit just the last 2K.
Okay. All right. So we kind of have a similar story. I got my first ring the last 2K too at a much older age, but still, a ring is a ring.
Facts, facts, facts.
Zanos. Zanos, Sir Cap a lot. Where did you get the name Cap? Like, tell us about that. Why do you go by Cap?
I ain't gonna, I go by Cap because you feel me. The homies be telling me I be capping a lot, so I just said fuck it. I'm gonna go
You
by
do.
Cap. Nah, I'm playing. Nah, I'm playing.
You
Nah, I'm playing.
do. You be
Nah, I'm
capping.
playing. I'm playing. I'm playing. Nah, I just, yeah, that's just like a pickup. I ain't gonna lie. I just said fuck it. I'm gonna go by Cap type shit.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Well, we had a extremely successful first year, with this league, and you were a big part of that. Uh, Why don't you like let the audience know like how you feel about like the competition level and the overall energy of the league of Hall of Fame?
Nah, the energy, fire. The competition level too. The competition level for sure, high level. Like when I
Mhm.
see like when I'm like just off strictly like off a competition level, like on that topic, like this probably like one of the best leagues, like best players that I played in. You feel me? Because a lot of
Yeah,
leagues that I've been in, like we'll have like it'd be like four, five guys that not even four, like maybe three, like that's like you feel me, high level players. But this one, like it's upper, like you feel me, it's like 12, 10 players to me that could play for real, for real. So the competition level is high for sure, for sure.
I agree. I agree. Like every playoff run, I feel like there's at least four users that can make some serious, serious noise, and
For real.
some users that can cause some upsets as well. And when I was like formulating like this league, I'm like, all right, I'm tired of being in leagues where it's just one or two, three, maybe four comp users. Like that's boring to me. You feel me?
Thanks.
I want to create something that's one going to stand the test of time, and two is going to be engaging every time you log into your system. Right? I want it to be. I want it to feel like a playoff game most of the time you're on. You feel me?
I feel
So
that. I feel it.
we did a good job last 2K.
Nah, for sure. And to touch on the energy shit. Now the energy it's dope too, man. Like feel me? Of course, I wish you feel me. The trash talk was like you feel me a little bit more over, and niggas talk that fuck that shit more. But the energy dope too though. So I mean, shit dope for sure.
Okay, so you wish niggas talk their shit more. Okay, why don't you start talking your shit right now?
Nah, like listen though. I told you, bro. Like I'm at the point with this shit. Like I feel like y'all forgot. So like all 24, like I'm on that. Like I'm on kill time in all 24. Like I don't want to talk. I just want to. I'm straight to it. Like because I really think y'all forgot like what I do on the sticks, bro. Like I kill, bro. Like I'm him on this shit. Like you know that, bro. You know that.
Okay, talk your shit, King. Talk your shit. But I think here's my perspective. This is why I think people may have forgotten you because I had a conversation with Slim. I asked him his top three. He genuinely forgot your name. He forgot to mention you, which is kind
Yo,
of crazy to me.
that's
I
crazy to
feel,
me. Like I heard that too. Like that's crazy to me. Like it's cool though, bro. Cool.
have you and Slim ever met in the playoffs?
I seen Slim. I seen Slim in the I seen Slim in the finals when I had Melo.
And what?
It
You
got it got bad for him. He know it got bad for him.
it
It
got
got bad for bro. It got bad for that nigga, bro.
like for real? Do you remember what the
That,
series was?
that shit. I think it went I think it went like all 5 games. But I I just know it got bad for bro. Like I was really giving him 40 a game with Melo. Like AD checking Melo on the perimeter all series. Like, and this is AD lit too. Like, you got to really think about it. Like, this is AD, like, with all the badges, all the defense, all that type of shit. Melo
Yeah.
giving him 40 a game, like, with Bobo sitting in the paint, like, it's different. Like, it's really different.
Okay. Okay. So you said it went to game 5. So it went down to the wire. It went down to the wire.
It did, but I'm gonna tell you this though. I ain't gonna lie. Going into that series, I told myself one thing going into that series. I was like, because he had a better record than me that season, better record, more
Mhm.
games played than me.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, you feel me? He was like, I feel like he had more rhythm, like just like in that season in general, like playoffs, all that type shit.
Mhm.
So going into that series, I was really just telling myself like, and this is a lot of series that I go into like. So like, you know how it's set up, like where you feel me, the higher seed, you feel me, better record, they get this in the invites first and shit like that, right? So
Mhm.
I was really just telling myself going into the series, all I gotta do is win one game on his server on the East Coast. All I gotta
Mhm.
do is just steal one game on his server East Coast. Game one start, game one start. He sent invite, won the first game. After that, I'm telling myself he not beating me on my server. When it comes to like, I know like, of course when it's East Coast, it's tough for me. You feel me? I can adjust though. Like I'm that good of a player. Like I could adjust, and it don't really
Mhm.
matter. It can't really affect me like that. But when
Yeah.
I took that first game, I knew it was up, bro. He
You
not
know,
beating me on my server. I knew it was up.
you know what's crazy? Because I beat Slim in the finals too. So we got another thing in common. We both beat Slim in the finals. So Slim, if you listening to this, bro, you 0-1 to both of us in the finals, nigga. But anyway, uh um yeah, cause that server thing is a serious issue apparently. And I until last 2K, I never knew that was a thing, bro. I never knew that. Like I don't notice it until or let me I'm capping. I started to notice it after y'all mentioned it. I'm like, oh, okay, this is what a delay means. I thought it was shit, my internet. I'm like, okay,
Nah, 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 nah.
this
And it's
motherfucker's
not
on.
even like, speaking of like delay and shit. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, that shit. You feel me? That shit. The reason I lose games. Shit. Like, nah. When I lose, it's because you feel me. I lost the game. Like that shit got nothing to do with it. But it's like you just gotta adjust to the timing and shit like that, the movement, shit like that. But like
Yeah.
that's what that's what makes me, you feel me, a high level player. Like because I can do that. Like when I touch down on each server, y'all send an invite. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you,
Yeah.
majority of like even regular season, like majority of my games that I play in the regular season, I'm playing on y'all server. Like I'm playing from Nate invite, so I'm playing on Nate servers. I adjust. It's that
Mhm.
simple. You gotta adjust, and that's what, you feel me. That's what makes me a high level player. But it matters for sure, for sure. It matters for sure, for sure.
Okay. I love the fact that you don't back down from a challenge. You know, I also love the fact that you bring a playoff energy every game. You don't slack, even if it's a regular
Uh,
season. You
no
know, there's
cap.
a there's users out there that kind of just walk through the regular season and because they know they're gonna have enough activity to make the playoffs, right? But to me, I'm like, man, where the smoke at? That's how I feel. I'm all like, we're similar in that regard too. Like it's like, all right, I'm when I load up, I'm trying to bust your ass by 20 plus.
For
That's
real.
how I play the game. You feel me?
For real.
That's fun to me. I can't load up and just like be lackadaisical. That's not fun. You feel
Nah,
me?
facts.
But
Like
while
that's
we're on,
the same thing with me.
I feel it. I feel it. While we're on the topic of okay, what makes you a high level player? I got a question for you, bro.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
On the opposite side of the spectrum, we know what makes you good. But I think no, let me before I tell you what I think, I want to know what you think. What made you season one, you had Jokic, right? You had Jokic, you won a ring. Your first season in the Hall of Fame, you had Jokic, you picked up the team, you won a ring. The very next season, You trade him, and then your storyline kind of went downhill.
My storyline was that's tough. Nah, but look,
Hold on. Fast forward, you draft your team, you draft Melo, you win back to back with Melo, back to back. Only user to win back to back. First user to win back to back. And you trade him for 2 first-round picks. And then what happens to your story? Downhill. You end up going to Cancun. You change your name to Cancun Zay. And then it's like,
uh,
dang, people are forgetting about me. But it's like, Zay, I don't know, man. I want to know, like, what was going through your head during those trades? Like, what motivated you to trade your best players away?
all right, so look, when I had Jokic, the first season I had Jokic, so I ain't gonna lie. First season I had won a chip with him. Now, when I was thinking about trading him because during when I had won the ring with Jokic, I was struggling a lot defensively, but I was able to outscore teams. You feel me? Like outscore them. Like so,
Mhm.
like but it was tight though. Like games was tight because they would be able to come down and match my buckets. So really, I was at the point where I was like, and it was like I was playing against like the post scoring and shit. Like I feel like it wasn't working the same from when I had the championship run with Jokic. I feel like it was getting like a lot tougher the next season during the regular season. I feel like y'all, you feel me, y'all was catching on to what I was doing, how I was playing, you feel me, shit like that. So I was like, and then I was still struggling defensively like crazy. Like I think probably Josh Green was my best defender. Like
Mm.
I got him guarding LeBron and you feel me, KD and
Yeah.
these best Donovan Mitchell. Like I got him guarding all the dudes. So it's like I'm struggling. I'm struggling keeping the ball in front. I can't really, you feel me, I can't really get no bumps on nobody, like none of that type of stuff. So I was at the point where I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna see what's out there, see if I can get some defense. Cause I felt like my offense, like I could really just score. Like I feel like if I could just get a bucket, like I don't know how it's gonna be, whether it's a backdoor pick and roll, slip, hit like for me open three ball. As I felt like as long as I could, you feel me, find a way to get a bucket, my defense will win me games. You feel me? I can get stops, run, go get layups, shit like that. When you say like shit like that in transition. So I traded him, and when I did that, I was like, uh, first couple of games, I was like, it was cool, and then I started playing like the top players again. And I was like, damn, like I can't get a bucket. Like Drew Holiday wasn't cutting it. I'm not gonna lie. Like Drew Holiday as my best scorer wasn't cutting it. I'm getting stopped on offense. Like I can't get no buckets. Like now
Mm.
the defense, I'm gonna be honest with you, the defense was a lot better, but it was still kind of tough too because I had to move Poku to the five, and he not banging down there with, you feel me, the top centers, like Embiid, Jokic, like all them dudes. Like he not holding his own down there with him. So I did have a lot better perimeter defense, but I didn't really have I didn't really have no rim protection, no rebounding. So it was just like it was tough for me to win games. Like a lot of my games, like I had to, for me, I had to play mad out of body. Like it had to be some crazy shit. Like
Mhm.
so, I feel like that one to me was like, I feel like that trade was worst, was bad. Like just like it was, I wasn't really thinking about it. Like you feel me? Like, I feel like I should have kept Jokic and just try to see if I can get like a more low tier defender that can guard the ball type shit. But yeah, that was on me for sure, for sure. But I'm gonna be honest with you, that shit was getting too easy with Jokic as well, though. Like that shit was like I need something new. Like
Here you go, bruh.
that shit was getting too easy with Jokic. Like I'm getting triple doubles a game. Like that shit was I was dropping 40 pieces with Jokic, 10 rebounds, 12 assists. Like that shit was getting too easy. But to touch on the situation I had with Melo and traded them, I ain't gonna lie. I went back to back. Like when I went back to back with Melo, like even when I got Melo in the draft, like I knew it was bad for the league. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Right when I drafted him, I was like, I was waiting in the draft screen, like if he dropped to me. it's bad for the league. I got Melo. First thing, oh, this a ring. Like, so I got the first ring. That shit was easy. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you again. That shit was like, got the first ring. Second ring, that shit was like, it's kind of like the same scenario with Jokic, just a little bit. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
this shit easy. Like, I need something new. So I've been wanting to try the rookies and shit. So I was like, I'm gonna get some rookies. I was like, the rookie class was tough. Like, it had like Cooper Flag, Scottie Pippen. Like, it had some tough. For me, it had some tough hoopers in there. So I was like, I could probably get me like get like two good draft picks, top draft picks, and be straight. Like, have good depth, shit like that. And we did the trade, but you remember what happened? Like,
Yeah,
the picks
that,
wouldn't work. The picks
yeah.
wouldn't work and shit. So when the picks wouldn't work, I was seeing I was checking the rookies that I did get. I was like, nah, this shit not cutting it. Like, this shit not cutting. So I had to make another move. I had to go. You feel me? Trade them. I had to trade a lot of my depth. I went to get a superstar. And B, I got Embiid. And B one. And B was like, it was tough. I ain't gonna lie, it was tough to use Embiid in a way too, because a lot of Slim had AD, so for me he throw AD on Embiid. That shit, I can't really do nothing with Embiid. He throw AD on Embiid. Same with you. You had Jalen Durant, Whiteside. You throw one of them on Embiid. I can't really do nothing. And that's same with a lot of other teams. They had good bigs that could hold Embiid. So my best my best offensive guard was a rookie, DJ Wagner. Like, I'm trying to get 30 and 20 a game with him just to keep us in the game. So that shit wasn't working. And I got to a point I'm like, this shit fucked up. Like, I fucked up with this one. I ain't gonna lie. So I was like, I'm gonna just have to hold it down till 24. But I'm back. I'm back and I'm ready to kill, bro. Like, you know that.
Feel you, and it takes a real man to admit their mistakes. So I applaud you for realizing that Hall of Fame isn't the fucking league where you make mistakes like that, brother.
Nah,
You
facts,
trade
facts.
you trade your bet. Anyone listening to this podcast, if you made it this far, thank you. But this is a warning. This is like a PSA for you. Don't come in here thinking it's fucking sweet. There's a bunch of there's a bunch of users in this league that'll probably never get a ring. But guess what? They're tough as fuck.
Facts.
Tough as fuck. So you gotta you if you want to win in this league, you gotta bring it. You gotta bring it. You can't trade your best players away and think it's sweet because you're listening to a 3-time champ, somebody that won back to back that tried to do it and he realized that, oh man, I'll never do that again.
Nah, facts.
So
That's another thing to touch on too. When I did trade to be, when I got in B, I was trying to trade him off me. And I see the way the trade committee was moving, bro. I gotta talk on that while I'm here. Like, I see the way the trade committee was moving, and you feel me, voting on my trades and shit. Like, I see the way they was moving. That's another thing. Like, I'm done. Like, when I draft my squad, I'm done trading. Like, they gonna have to. Like, every single year, I'm trying to get a ring. Like, I was trying to give y'all, you feel me, the benefit. Like I'm not trading, bro. Like, I draft my team, I draft my squad. I'm keeping that squad. I'm going for a ring every year. Y'all gonna have to deal with that shit, straight up.
I love it. I love it. Uh Zanos, last question I got for you. Your top three.
Top
Top
three,
three. Top three from last title. What who you saying? Who you going with?
top three. That's tough. That's tough. Let me think. Let me think. Damn, top three.
Top three.
Yeah. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna throw.
Wait. Are you going in order or you
Nah,
just throwing names out there?
I'm gonna just give you three. Like, I'm gonna just give you
Okay.
three.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. I feel like this is gonna be a surprise one, but every time I play him, like, he give me problems. Like, it'd be a game for sure. Like, no matter if it's regular season, playoffs. Speaking of the playoffs, I had one of my toughest like playoffs matchups, like, in general, with him. So I'm gonna throw. He had Ja Morant and the Raptors. I think it was last season. ISO ball. I'm gonna throw him. It's a surprise one, bro, for sure.
Deontay.
He tough. He tough. Like he ISO all game. Like you, like coming into the game, you know exactly what he gonna do and exactly what it's gonna look like. But it's tough to beat for sure. For sure. For me at least.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
I'm gonna throw. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna throw Memphis in there. Memphis, where he had Tatum and them boys over there. I'm gonna throw him in my top three for sure too.
So you who Memphis is Iman. Okay. All
I'm gonna
right.
throw Iman in there for sure. And then uh my last one, my last one, my last one, my last one, my last one. Damn, I ain't got that shit on my. Let me see. I'm gonna throw you in there. I'm gonna throw you in there for sure. I'm gonna throw
Okay.
you. You're a hell of a competitor. I'm gonna throw you in there for sure.
I feel that. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I try to bring the energy every game. So it feels good to be recognized by a fellow champion. You feel me? But I have before we go, I just want you to know one last thing. Anytime you load up and you see "Don't Let Me ISO," know that it's smoke. I mean,
Stop.
know that it's
Stop it.
smoke.
Like,
And
listen, though, listen. You know you can't fuck with me, bro. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, let's just stand on that. You
no,
can't fuck with me, bro.
okay, all right. Listen, I'm making it. You're one of the names that's on my motherfucking. When I go to the gun range, it's your face that I'm putting as a target, bro. If I'm hoping to see you in the playoffs, because now I got what it takes. I'm ready now.
In the
So
playoffs, like, I'm
in the
different when
playoffs,
the
I want to
playoffs start.
see.
Bro.
I understand that. I
I'm different.
understand that. I understand that. But we want all of that smoke. You feel me?
I
We want
feel it.
all. But my boy Zay, I appreciate you. Joining this call. We've probably been talking for close to an hour now. Man, we got to do this again. Drafting. What time is it? What, like 16 hours? You know,
Sure.
uh, it's time. It's time to hoop. It's time to hoop.
Facts.
Hall of
I'm in
Fame. It's
kill.
go
I'm in
ahead.
kill mode all season, bro.
You're in kill mode all season. I love to
All
hear it. I love to hear it. Well, Hall of Fame. This has been Champ Talk, brought to you by Hall of Fame Radio. I'm your CEO. Don't let me ISO. Zay, Sir Capalot, UP Cap, 3-time champ. Signing out. Yo.